Good afternoon. I would like to first thank all of you for coming out to hear all of us leaves. And just like everyone else, we've been asked to ponder three questions. And the first question, of course, is what gives your life meaning? And I can honestly say that there are three things that gives my life meaning. My faith gives my life meaning, my family, and my work. I was fortunate as a youngster. I had a father who was very caring, and he wanted to make sure I knew how to do all of those manly things, like change a flat tire. And in fact, on Saturday mornings when I thought maybe this would be my chance to sleep in, he would come in my room and say, okay, let's get up. The car needs washing. And so I would go out and wash the car and do things around the house. Unfortunately, my father passed in 1978. And after his passing, my life primarily has been informed by women. My wife, my mother, my sister, my daughter, and then I have two granddaughters. So I have a lot of women in my life. But it's been great. And, I enjoy doing things with them, going out, having a good time. I had a birthday recently, and they took me to dinner, and that was great. The granddaughters, I consider myself a doting grandfather, so that's always a great joy for me to do that. As I was thinking about this first question, I also thought about some words that Adlai Stevenson said once in one of his writings. He said, it's not the years in your life, it's the life in your years. And so I try to be as busy and I try to stay as connected as I possibly can. And I found that family is certainly one of the best ways to stay connected because I'm connected with them, their friends, and they're connected with me and, of course, my friends. So it's been great. Now, the second question, what do I think about my own passing? Well, I don't really dwell too much on that. Last year, I did have a scare. I had a bout with cancer last year. Fortunately, I'm okay now. I had great doctors, and I had a wife who did a lot to, make sure that I made all my appointments. And so I'm really feeling great, probably better now than I've felt in the last 5 years or so. So this is not a time for me to think about passing. I'm only thinking about living right now. Now, the last question, which deals with giving advice to my 21-year-old self, it would probably be a waste of time because I was a real hardhead, so I don't know if I would have taken my own advice. But anyway, I guess the best advice I could have possibly given myself is to make sure that I use time wisely. That is one of the most precious things that we have, and it's important that we use it wisely. Because, when a day comes and goes, that's a day we can never retrieve. So it's always in our best interest to use our time wisely. Now, I have one question for Peter, if he's around, he's in the back. Do we get to take these portraits home with us today? Thank you. Thank you.